Live with Brandon Mason.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Happy Friday, October 13th, 2023. Let's dive right into the harsh reality for NFL quarterbacks. Why do some of them have different careers? What are they expected to do? Obviously, you get to the National Football League, it's time to shine. And listen, NFL's different. They're expecting you to be on the same speed, the same play. They got to make sure you get out there and get it done. Why are these quarterbacks' careers so different? And it's just really from the start. I mean, Aaron Rodgers gets there as a chance to mold behind Brett Favre, plays for a while, at practice, gets a chance to mold, grow with the team, build a camaraderie. I have two other players like Bryce Young and Brock Purdy. Obviously, the New York Jet now, who was a longtime Packer, and Aaron Rodgers was great. Playing behind Brett Favre, give him a chance to do all these things other people couldn't do, to learn and grow and mold. Understand the game in the NFL, why it's so different. Obviously, he's hurt now, but he had a chance to have a great career. Who knows if he'll continue? But Bryce Young thrown into the mix. Everyone's like, he's athletic, he can do it. I'm going to break down why that might not be important anymore. Thrown into the mix in Carolina has a much different approach and a much harder approach than Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was started on the depth chart behind Trey Lance and Jimmy G. And now he's starting and he's basically leading the NFL. People love him, talking about MVP. This is an opportunity. And people are like, well, he's not athletic as other people. But listen, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning are some of the most unathletic quarterbacks to ever play in the National Football League. And this is no knock against them. Listen, I love Peyton and Eli, but they're no Bryce Young. They're no Lamar Jackson. But, the difference of Bryce Young, let's just think about this for a second. What if Bryce Young had the chance to go play for the 49ers with their offensive line, with the team, with the full dance there, and you got in the backfield Christian McCaffrey? That's a great opportunity, especially for play action. And again, Brock Purdy now has taken all the headlines. What if Brock Purdy played for the Panthers? It would be a different approach. And I like Brock Purdy, but I got to tell you, playing for the 49ers is much different than playing for the Panthers. And a lot of people would say, yeah, the harsh reality is, nowadays you got to be fast. You got to be gifted in a lot of ways. You got to be able to run. And that is true in a lot of situations. A player like Josh Allen, a little more well-rounded, being able to step in the pocket and be able to run as well is pretty good. But let's not forget the GOAT in Tom Brady. Another super unathletic quarterback. Love Tom Brady, but he's no Bryce Young. The careers are different, especially from the start. Okay, and you see, one thing I like to talk about too, more importantly, is Brock Purdy, because in his situation, they're like, yeah, but the team is behind him. They motivated him. Yeah, but listen, why? Because he was winning football games. If he got there and he was 0-1, 0-2 to start, they would have said, he's not panning out. He's Mr. Irrelevant. He's not that good. But Brock Purdy was winning football games. And I think Bryce Young is in a position where he's a great quarterback, but when you're not winning, they start looking at the different details. Well, he's a little bit short, maybe he's just not ready, which could be true. Because players like Aaron Rodgers had the chance to grow and mold, and I got to tell you this, when I bring up Tom Brady, the world is going to miss Tom Brady because it wasn't his ability to run. It wasn't his ability to scramble. And I love watching players like Lamar Jackson. Trust me. I love watching players like Lamar Jackson get outside the pocket and run and create action. I love it. That makes the game better, to be honest with you, to watch, more action-packed. But right now, people are going to miss Tom Brady, the guy with the brains of the operation. And again, the picture I pulled up, these two players, the Manning brothers, they were gifted mentally in the game. They understood the game. Peyton Manning was a coach on the field, and so was Tom Brady. And that's the big thing you're getting with these players. And when you watch what they're expected to do when they get there now from college is different. As a running back, you can still run the ball. It's a little faster, but you can still run the ball. Receivers, you get out there and you run your routes. D-backs, linebackers, you run your zone. You go man-to-man. But listen, when it comes to the quarterback position, the game is different. It takes a little time to mold, and only the true stars on the right team have the ability to get out there and shine right away. And so people are saying, look, being the first pick is great for the payday, but being the first pick puts you on the worst team from last year. And let me tell you something, Bryce Young is not on the most gifted team. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, is playing for the San Francisco 49ers, and their careers are already starting off different. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.